and I'd like to share a little bit about my hero with you. My mother is beautiful, supportive, dedicated, and empathetic. She is the epitome of sacrifice and truly lived her life to raise her children, giving up on her own dreams in order to ensure that all four of us could go after our dreams. My mother is the smartest person I know. At the end of her 9th grade year, she was #1 in her class and on the way to becoming the valedictorian. However, she fell in love with my charming father, as so it happens, married him, and gave birth to my oldest brother, all by the time she was 17. My parents never received their high school diplomas and had to grow up quickly. So began an endless series of jobs to make ends meet, and many shifted priorities. I remember my mother working 3 jobs for most of my elementary, high school, and college years. She and my father would start their days earlier than I woke up for school, and sometimes my mother wouldn't be home until it was time for bed. My mother would still find the time to make dinner daily, put our plates in the refrigerator with our names on them, and we would warm them up and eat them whenever our schedules permitted. Yes. And mind you, even with working so much, my mother still made time for me as if I was the only child. I remember so many times that Mom would help me get ready for different projects or class parties. My favorite memories include making cakes in the shape of a bunny and the world and the state of Florida. Whatever the theme, my mom and I made a cake for it. And I know this is really hard for you to digest, but I required a lot of her attention. My family never truly had enough money. We lived month to month. But my mother never wanted us to know that. She wanted the same opportunities for every one of us. Being the 4th and youngest of her children, my mother especially ensured that I had every experience possible. When the trip to France came up in the 8th grade, my parents figured out how to make sure that I could go. When the school had field trips and other important events, I was able to attend. When I applied and was accepted to more than 10 colleges, my mother took me to all of them, toured those colleges with me, and helped me to make my decisions. In the end, I selected a school that would cost our family close to $28,000 a year, and somehow they made that happen too. Mom and Dad never missed a choir concert, band concert, wrestling match, track meet, play, or kids quiz show. I was on Kids Quiz. Looking back on it, I thought their lives revolved around mine. Class of 2019, as many of your heroes are here with you today, I flew mine out from New England for this very special occasion, and I'd like to introduce you to my mother, Jeannie James. Mom, will you just please stand? Happy Mother's Day, and thank you for coming out to join us for this special day. Knowing that you were going to be here made it easy for me to pick the theme for graduation as heroes, because you are mine. Thank you. By the way, my parents are still married after 57 years. And my beautiful mother, who I've never seen with gray hair, turned 74 in September. I think I took all of her gray hair. Far too much we take for granted the words we share with the people we love. We assume they know how we feel. I have challenged each senior here today to share a message of thanks with their heroes with us or in heaven. You will get to hear from them in a little bit. All of us should find ways to express how we feel to the most important people in our lives. To model this, I found a children's book that I would like to read that truly summarizes a mother's love for her son, and will also give me a chance to salute my mother in front of this amazing class. And I will also say that the advice in the book is perfect for the class of 2019 as well. So the book is called Dear Boy by Paris and Jason Rosenthal, and I've written some of my own responses to the book as we go. Dear boy, believe in yourself before others can believe in you. Mom, my confidence and determination are gifts that I receive from your love and your support. Dear boy, be kind. Dear Mom, I have always had the kindest soul, and you have always modeled that. One of your legacies will be how amazingly kind you have been to every one of us and everyone that I know. Dear boy, make friends with girls. Believe it or not, girls are pretty awesome. Dear Mom, you taught me through example how to make and nurture true friendships with everybody. Dear boy, it's okay not to know, you know? Dear Mom, when I was stressed out about earning A's in every class, you reminded me that C's were just fine as long as I did my best. Amen. Dear boy, when you're alone with your thoughts, you're never alone. Dear Mom, I'm still never alone because you are always there for me. I still call you to make me laugh, give me advice, or to just hear your voice. Dear boy, yes means yes, and anything else means no. Dear Mom, I don't remember you ever saying no to something important that I wanted to do. Thank you for supporting my goals. Dear boy, feeling cloudy? It's okay to let the rain fall. Dear Mom, on my worst days, I always go to you first, and you always help me understand that everything is going to be just fine. Dear boy, know when to get dirty and when to clean up. Dear Mom, no matter how much our family struggled to make ends meet at times, you always made sure that we had what we needed to feel good about ourselves. Dear boy, find kids who are like you, and find kids who are unlike you. Dear Mom, growing up, you allowed me to approach total strangers who had different skin colors and accents than me. You helped me open up my heart to other cultures, races, and languages around the world. Dear boy, sometimes you may feel like playing with trucks, and sometimes you may feel like playing with dolls, and other times you may feel like playing with both. Dear Mom, you don't know this, but about 20 years ago, I contemplated taking my own life. And it's because of you. And that I was able to look back at myself and realize that if others aren't treating me and accepting me for who I am, then they are the problem, not me. And suddenly, everything in my world was better, and it was because of you. I am still here with you today because of a mother's love for her son. Dear boy, if you need one more reminder to pursue your dreams, then here it is. Pursue your dreams. Dear Mom, I'm standing here before you as the proud principal of 71 amazing graduates who are about to pursue their dreams. You motivated me to chase my dreams, and because of you, I have been inspired to lead them. Dear boy, and most of all, dear boy who I love, know that you can always, always, always turn to me. Dear Mom, you are the single most important person in my life, and I want you to know what an incredible effect you have had on the world through your doing and by supporting your children with love. Without you as my mother, I would have never made it to lead these amazing students to their futures. So 56 years ago, you would have received your high school diploma with the class of 1963. But because of the sacrifices you made for your family, you instead achieved a diploma of life through raising all of us. However, today, on behalf of the Jefferson Junior Senior High School class of 2019, I'd like to finally present you with your high school diploma.